Welcome to Hot Sour Sparkles. I'm Stephen Davis.
And I'm Robert Sanders.
And this is going to be a review slash discussion slash react slash whatever you want to call it. Of Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Him.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So,
We'll start out with no spoilers.
no spoilers for the first few minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know how long. Some range of 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll move on to nice and spoilers, but we'll let you know when that happens. And you
Definitely.
can leave or stick around to hear our further discussion of how we enjoyed the movie.
Yes, indeed.
So how did we enjoy the movie?
I enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was a very good movie. I enjoyed the characters of the movie, especially the non-Magi or Muggle character.
No Mage?
No Mage. He was really good. You've seen him in the trailers. He's the bigger guy. I'm trying to.
Jason something Alski? What?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Is it Jason or
I don't know if it's Jason.
I thought it started with a J.
Maybe.
It's bad. I don't remember his name. I
Yeah,
remember the main character's Newt.
Yeah, Newt. Yeah,
I know Newt's
remember
name.
Newt. And that's about it. I can't remember any.
Yeah, they don't repeat a lot of names in
Yeah.
this. The main cop, they say his name a few times.
Yeah.
And
Whatever.
Madam President.
Yeah, Colin
Colin Farrell.
Farrell.
I
Yeah.
know, he's definitely Colin
Is
Farrell.
the main,
Cop.
cop. Wizard cop.
The Wizard Cop. It was good. It was enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah. The main title of the movie, Fantastic Beast. The ones you do get to see
The ones you get to see
are fantastic.
they are fantastic.
They're really cool.
They really stand out. I did enjoy the Beast we got to see quite a bit.
You did get to see a good variety of different ones. You might not spend a lot of time with all of them, but you do get to see a good variety, which
Yes.
I thought was pretty neat.
We could have gotten more.
Yeah, we could have gotten more.
Enjoyed it more with more.
But yeah, as you've seen from the trailers, the main plot of the movie is that Newt has come here to America, and magical creatures escape from his briefcase, and they have to try to recover said escapees.
Yes.
And yeah, it's
That's most of the trailers. Kind of what they give off.
yes.
There's definitely other things lurking in the movie.
Yeah, I will say the movie does have some surprises with it that the trailers really didn't allude to.
Which was good.
Yeah, very good. Always nice to have surprises in a movie, especially if it's like a main theme of the movie that you had no idea going into that you were going to get it all, which is pretty cool.
They do that. It's really cool to go into a movie and not know overly what to expect.
Yes.
Or think you're getting something, but there be more.
Yes.
The best example, generally Pixar does it very well.
Yeah.
They're really good about giving you something and you get in the movie like, whoa,
Yeah.
where'd all this come from?
and it's great being back in the magical world.
If nothing
It
else, if you're a fan of Harry Potter at all, that is the best part of this movie, period.
Yeah.
Is going back into that world.
Yeah, and it takes place in the 20s,
Which
mid-20s.
is quite a while before the Harry Potters, but still the magical world and seeing the differences in the American.
Yeah, and Newt's pretty cool.
Yes.
He's very kind of like antisocial in a way, kind of skittish. Like you can tell that he's more comfortable with the Beast.
Yes.
Far more comfortable than he is with actual humans, which is pretty cool. I think Eddie Ray.
I don't know his name. I think he
something.
plays the character fantastic. I think he's really good.
He was very good. Far better than his character in Jupiter Ascending, where
Was he in that?
he was
Oh,
the one
that's-
who would get angry.
Oh, he was
like just
the villain. He was the villain.
He was terrible. He was. It's so funny because he had the movie. What is it? The Danish Girl, where he actually got, I think, an Academy Award for. And then the same year, or he didn't get. I don't know if he got the Academy Award. I think he did. But then it was the same year he did Jupiter Ascending, which was one of the worst performances. Like ever. It's like, what? I don't know what's going on, but
He does good in this. My biggest issue with him is he was good. I just didn't feel like we got enough growth out of him.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I feel like they have announced that there are going to be sequels because this movie was going to be doing so much world building that they were focusing on so much on that and giving you a taste for so many different things that maybe the focus wasn't set specifically on what we would have enjoyed it being more, you know?
It was a lot of fun. The movie was still good. It was really good. It was great being back in that world.
See it in theaters.
Oh, yes. If you're a Harry Potter fan at all, it's a must-see in theaters, just on the basis of going back to that world.
Yeah.
I just feel that the scope may have been a little wide when I would have preferred a more narrow focus.
Yeah. I can definitely
Personally.
see that.
But I still loved it, and I've officially seen it twice now. So
Yeah.
I did enjoy it, nonetheless.
Yeah. And let's see here. I'm trying to think of what else.
Anything
That's not
non-spoiler,
yeah.
because anything step too far, there's tons of spoilers to actually talk about this movie that are not in the commercials at all.
The special effects look good.
Yes,
Special effects look very good.
Look really good.
Creature designs are very nice. It's shot very well. I loved the feel of being in the 20s and everything. I liked how they made everything look like it and getting to see all that. I really enjoyed it being in America and seeing the viewpoint of the Americans.
Yes.
And how backwards some of the stuff is like here in America and stuff like that. It was pretty cool, and it just gave you an aspect, a side of the Wizarding World that we
I've never seen.
Yeah, because I mean, even in Harry Potter, in the fourth one, you get to see Durmstrang, the is Russian school, right? And then
you just get to see a taste, barely. You get to see some of these students.
Yeah, some of this Durmstrang. Yeah, is that what I said? Yeah, I think. And then what are they called?
I just watched the movie and I don't remember.
Bottom something. But they're the French.
French.
Bonjour. Yes.
The girls' school.
The girls' school. Fleur de Clore School. That's the character's name.
Yes.
I can't. La Bottoms. I know it's something like that.
It's something along those lines.
I can't. Anyway.
Bumbling.
Yeah. Perfect French. But no. Yeah. It was really cool to see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seeing the different aspects other than us just dealing with Hogwarts and the Ministry going to America. We saw so much of the world in this movie.
Yes, very much so. Whereas Harry Potter took till the fifth, and you hear about the Minister of Magic, and I forget which one it was. Was it the third one where he blew up his aunt?
Yes. Yeah,
and then that's when you first really hear about the Ministry.
Oh, we actually get to see.
Yeah, exactly, and so it was like the third one before you get a little taste. But this movie, it's like, you're all in. You're getting everything.
It's still my biggest complaint about the movie. Even though it is really good. I have a few more complaints, which I'll say in the spoilers.
Yeah. Which I guess
probably should move into.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Going into spoilers.
Spoilers.
100%.
Stop watching right now if you don't want to see spoilers. But keep watching, because it's going to be great if you see the movie.
Or come back.
Or come back, yes. Or come back.
Enjoy us babbling.
Yes. Bubba buttons. Low buttons. Floor decor. Triwizard. Anyway.
What?
We're talking about the...
I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
The French girls.
God, bro.
Anyway. So spoiler time. Spoiler time. I had no idea that they were actually, because I heard about Johnny Depp having a cameo in the movie.
Yeah, his tiny, small, itty bitty, teeny weeny cameo. Yeah. It's bluntly thrown in your face.
Oh yeah, no, very much so. You find out in the movie that Colin Farrell's cop wizard guy is Grindelwald, is Johnny Depp.
It is Johnny Depp. Which they don't explain how he's Johnny Depp or why he's Johnny Depp they don't explain why he's Colin Farrell's character. They just explain how he became the cop, when he became the cop, how he's maintained it. We assume it's polyjuice.
Polyjuice potion or something, yeah.
We're not, there's no 100% of that.
Yeah.
We just have to assume that because we've seen it in the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, the only thing, because it does make you think of in Goblet of Fire where Mad-Eye Moody was actually, Junior, Barty Crunch Jr.
Yes.
And which was the Doctor Who guy, the Purple Man. That was him.
That is him, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, they didn't put that together.
Yeah, he just the tongue thing. And like, the whole movie's so weird. Anyway, we're not talking about that movie. Yeah, it makes you kind of think of that. And in the villain of the other villain, kind of villain of the movie.
Yes, which isn't, surprise, surprise, this movie, truthfully, as much as it's called Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Them, is so much not remotely about any Fantastic Beast or Where to Find Them at all. Yeah. It's about, what did they call it? The Nim something.
Yes, I don't know. No, I don't know.
I don't remember the exact name they use, but it's where a witch or wizard suppresses their magic at a very young age because they don't want to have it, or they think they're going to be punished or demonized about it. That it manifests in a dark force some way. It's like,
how they described it, it's like a magical parasite that feeds off of them. And so you find out that some of these big attacks that have been happening in New York isn't a magical beast, which New York has banned all magical beasts.
From the very beginning of the movie that it's not a magical beast because it happens before he even gets inside the city.
Yeah. Well, you don't know if it could have been another magical beast.
But we know it's not his.
No, you know it's
what the commercials allude to.
Yeah, you think from the previews, which good job on the marketing for deflecting. You think that this whole movie is going to be about maybe a dragon got loose and that's what's causing all this destruction.
I actually would have preferred that.
Yeah, because it's interesting because it adds a new mythos to the Wizarding World that they never mentioned before in any of the Harry Potters.
But at this point, that type of stuff, they're even saying that these Nim somethings haven't appeared in years. They almost are non-existent.
Yeah.
And that's in the 20s.
Yeah. Well, Newt said he saw one a few years back.
Months ago.
Months ago,
like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Saying that it still happens.
Yeah.
But it happens much more rare, obviously.
Yeah.
But by the time we get to Hogwarts, and I don't know what year Hogwarts technically takes place in, if it is the late 90s, because that's when the books were written, or if she's set in a different period, I don't really know, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But still, that's still almost 80 years.
Yeah.
70 good years. So it's probably almost non-existent, if not existent.
Yeah.
Not something you'd be talking about anyway.
Yeah. And so it was interesting seeing that. But yeah.
That looks like pretty much a smoke monster.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunately my biggest. It looks awesome. The things they do with it look really cool.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still a smoke monster.
Yeah. It's another cloud. Yeah, but it's done much better than Fantastic Four 2, Green Lantern, all these movies that have done terrible. Like
giant cloud monster things. So I wish they wouldn't have gone that route.
Yeah.
And that's what I said in the non-spoiler section, was that I wish we would have got a narrower focus on Newt and his creatures.
Yeah.
And what they were actually doing, him catching them. And we didn't need an overall arching villain. I mean, they could have thrown Grindelwald in here in a smaller way.
Yeah.
It could have been the focus almost of the movie.
Yeah.
We kept cutting to Colin Farrell's character over and over and over.
Yeah.
Which obviously is going to be future plots.
Yeah.
This movie was here to build future movies.
Yeah.
Which I want it to just be a movie contained, and you can hint towards some other things.
Yeah.
But that's not what it was.
It wasn't what it was. But it was still what it did very well.
It did. It was still very enjoyable.
Very good movie. Very good movie. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of some other things. It was pretty interesting to see how their ministry worked. What was it called? I think it had a different name. They called her Madam President.
Yeah, she's called Madam the President.
The Minister of Magic there is Madam President, and that was kind of interesting. You only get a little taste of it.
Yeah, they don't go too much in their politics there.
Yeah.
I mean, as we can see, their Aurors are more like police.
Yeah.
I mean, they're called Aurors and everything in Harry Potter. That's what they are. They're not. I've never even thought of them as police.
Yeah.
Even though that's kind of what they are.
Yeah.
But in this, They're police.
Yeah.
That is what they are. They are magic policemen.
Yeah.
They look like it.
They're very
They act
stern.
like it.
Yeah.
I mean, she even talks about the sections and codes he's breaking and stuff.
Yeah.
And arresting, and I'm like, you sound like a bunch of cops.
Yeah. Yeah. And also they have this cool character for a second. He's like this gangster, like goblin or something.
Yes.
And
I wouldn't mind seeing more of him. He was interesting.
he was very cool. He kind of gave me a vibe of like if Ron Perlman was like a short goblin, like that's how he would.
You're gonna
be
look it
to
up.
me.
It's gonna be played by Ron Perlman.
He might be. Like that would be pretty funny if that was true. But yeah, in like he was really a neat character to see. I would have liked to see more of him.
I would like to see more of even that part of the world.
Yeah.
The gangster underground club part of the world.
Yeah.
The whole scene was really cool. It was only for like 3 minutes of the movie.
Oh yeah. You know, it makes me very curious for how the American magic world side would look nowadays.
Yeah, no, we're seeing it in the 20s.
Yeah.
How would it look now in the 21st century?
And it was pretty modern, like for the 20s, that is. Like it was like just how a hoppin' 20s club would be, or like a jazz bar or something like that. But whenever you see Hogwarts and their stuff, it's always like old time.
Even though it's got to be based at least in the 90s.
Yeah.
It looks like they're like
90s.
way back.
Yeah.
Way back.
Whereas the American version was modern for the time.
Yes. The American wizards were modern to the American time that it was, versus it seems the British magic and how they do things and what they wear and how they act is very old-timey.
Yeah.
Which is odd.
Yeah. And another thing with the American, some of the rules and stuff that they had different, you were not allowed, if you were magic, you were not allowed to be friends with,
you can't befriend or
marry non-magi, muggles.
Yeah.
And they're not allowed to know anything about your world at all.
No, they're very, very strict on not interacting with the Muggle world at all.
Yeah. Which I guess I understand to an extent, but I mean it made it so sad for.
It goes a little far. I'm like, this is a little too much.
Oh yeah. Well, think of the time period.
Yeah, I know, and this is what's pushing. This is what Grindelwald is working for.
Yeah.
He's here to. He's either trying to start a war, or I really think he's just trying to start a war.
He's trying to start a war, and he believes that the magic people in the world should be on top, like the Muggles are beneath them. That it shouldn't be like them hiding themselves from the Muggles. It should be, hey Muggles, we're here, and we're
going to exist on equal grounds, or we're going to be above you.
Yes, exactly, equal or above. Yeah. Whereas like the magic people just gotta hide all the time.
So I think you see his point of view a little bit more, but I would. That could have even been a little more interesting. Us getting more of his point of view, which we may end up getting in future movies.
Yeah.
But by the end of the movie and the reveal, he looks and just seems so evil.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like, oh, maybe I could agree with it. He just seems evil.
Yeah, Johnny Depp looks very strange. He's got like this super white hair and like golden eyes or something like that.
Definitely interesting. You know when you see him.
Oh yeah, definitely. But that was an interesting reveal. They also have a clairvoyant magic people that can like read your mind.
I forget what he called her.
Yeah.
As soon as he called her, he called her something. But she was a very good character.
Yeah, she was really cool. Yeah.
Her and her
sister.
I'll say the Muggles. Her and the Muggles' relationship interactions together were they were just fun.
Yeah, it was.
Where I felt that the Orr and Newt just seemed so awkward around each other the entire movie.
Yeah, I feel like they both were just so awkward people. That because he's awkward towards everyone.
Yeah, everyone in the movie, except maybe the Muggle. He opens up to the Muggle more than anyone.
I feel like it's because the Muggle is so likable. And he's such an awesome character that you pretty much everyone would open up and would want to be friends with him.
He was the best character in the movie.
He was great. He was really good.
He was the most entertaining. He was the most fun to watch.
Yeah.
He was the best on screen.
Yeah.
Where the other guy, he may have done great for what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
But it didn't make him very interesting.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And it seemed weird when Newt and her, like, they had this weird thing going on the whole time.
Yeah.
To where at the end it's like, we're just going to kind of try to shove them in this, like, maybe relationship thing. And it's like, okay, I understand you want them together, but she tried to arrest him the whole movie, and then they decided to be together a little bit, kind of.
I think I feel like they kind of set it up a little bit.
A little bit, but not enough.
Not that much. I mean,
truthfully, he was only in New York for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Or a day.
That's all.
No, literally a day.
That's all you need.
24 hours.
He was there longer than that.
No, well, she revealed him. You've known he's been in New York for 24 hours and you didn't tell us?
Yeah.
Maybe he spent another night in jail. So maybe it's 2 days.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3.
There's no
that
way
was
3.
Hey,
they escaped on the second.
He is magical and dreamy. Okay? She just fell for him. Nah, I don't know. But
where you could instantly see the chemistry between the sister and the muggle.
Yeah.
They're constantly all talking.
Oh yeah, that was great. I was very another interesting thing with the movie that I thought was pretty cool is that they showed that some of these magical creatures had different abilities and stuff.
Very different abilities.
Yeah, like even one of them, it's really cute. It's like this little platypus looking thing, and he is
going to be. I just already foresee like stuffed animals and toys of this thing.
Yeah.
I can't see how everyone, the entire theater laughs every time that little thing comes on the screen. Because he's funny and he's cute.
He's addicted to like stealing like shiny things.
He loves shiny things.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is. If it's shiny, he needs it.
And he's got a pouch.
I don't know if it's infinite, but it's pretty close.
He was putting everything in there,
he was great.
Yeah, he was really cute.
Every time that little thing was on screen, it was funny. It was very enjoyable, which made me even more wanted. Like, can't we just be around the magical creatures?
The little praying mantis looking thing, the grass thing.
Yeah, that was cool, and the sloth monkey invisible. Seeing into the future little creature was cool looking, and the little snakes were cool, and then everything inside of his suitcase.
Yeah,
which we hadn't even touched on the suitcase at all.
Yeah, the suitcase. Yeah, it was
the
great.
Suitcase that is infinitely large.
It's huge. It's huge. It has.
I almost feel like it was a room that was sectioned off, but he was able to walk into the drapes and they would become something else, and it was weird, but
it was like different habitats and stuff all in the different, but then like whenever you see the one creature running from the distance,
I know that was one of the things, like I don't know.
It's so big,
but seeing these creatures, it's like the suitcase scene is probably one of my favorite scenes of the entire movie. And it's just because I feel that is what the movie should have been. And it was some, but it wasn't enough. And I enjoyed the creatures so much that I wish we could have seen more of them. I mean, between that, you had these like little chicken things running around that could teleport.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
It's just there's so many cool beasts that would have been awesome to see more of them.
Yeah, there were a lot of cool things, and it almost seems like. Nah, it could be completely false. This is just complete speculation. That wizards may have possibly got some of the ideas of some of their magic and stuff from some of these abilities.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Whether that's remotely true or not, no, it's definitely speculation.
You have the pouch guy who seems to have a pouch that goes on forever. Possibly could be like how the suitcase idea came. You've got this they have to, at the end of the movie, they have to basically make everyone in the city forget what just happened.
Which is another thing I have fault with this movie.
Yeah.
To me, that was going way outside of what we actually needed out of this.
Yeah, basically there's this creature that's, I guess he
multiple times says it's toxic and poison.
Yeah, but he feels like there's got to be a
oblivion effects to it.
Yes.
And yet we're going to throw it in the rain, and you know what? It's not going to poison anyone. they're all gonna forget.
It's just to lose it. That's what it is. Yeah, that wasn't explained much.
And then this eagle somehow it made it rain. Maybe.
Yeah, because the eagle could change because that's what happened whenever they went into the suitcase.
Yeah. But still, it went too far.
Yeah.
It went too far.
Yeah, just the toxin thing or whatever it was they released, like that was too far. The eagle, they showed the eagle could change the weather
Inside, but still, it's like, let's hint at it kind of in the beginning, and then we'll hint about it a little bit here, and then hundreds or thousands of Muggles have seen this.
Yeah,
we're just gonna wash away everything magically.
Yeah.
With rain.
The Men in the Black memory swipe. Yeah.
I'm fine with wiping Muggles' minds. That's fine. I'm not so fine with making the entire city rain and washing everyone's brains away.
Yeah, and I'm kind of curious, like, how far back does it go? Does it just, like, go back far enough to where you can't remember the magical stuff? Or, like, does it go a day back? Maybe that's why the one guy seems to remember some things, or...
There's just some questions in the movie that I'm like... Y'all took a few leaps of faith there that I'm not real comfortable with.
Yeah.
Again, I think a narrower focus would have been a better.
Yeah.
A little bit smaller movie.
Yeah.
Let's make this feel like a first movie and introduce some other things in the background. Kind of jump into a few things. Unfortunately, I just don't feel like Colin Farrell's and the Smoke Monsters characters really need to be in the movie at all.
Yeah. Yeah,
they're still fine. I'm fine with them. Okay,
it was still a good movie with them in it.
It is, but I felt they could have been better.
Yeah,
we could have gotten a better movie.
Yeah, if it was more focused just on the Beast, I could definitely see that. It
should have been a Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Them movie, and it really wasn't.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
no. It's like Fantastic Beast and let's find the ones that escaped
and Grindelwald's Revenge.
And Grindelwald's Revenge. There we go. That's how it should have been.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
But they're prepping for other movies, so hopefully we get a little better focus on the later movies. We have 4 more. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, I think final thoughts on that is that it was good. It was enjoyable. If you like Harry Potter, you need to go see it.
You need to, but just as soon as possible. Check it out. It's very good. I'm looking forward to seeing where they're going to go, especially being that it seems like he's getting ready to make his book at the end of the movie. So I'm like, what more can you do now with Fantastic Beasts?
Not a lot.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. We will see. Alrighty. Well, I hope you enjoyed our review. Hope you enjoyed the movie.
Yes, indeed.
You can reach me at BJJ Gamer.
You can reach me at Random Robbie-san.
Till next time.
Aloha Mora.
And be well.